Narita to Tokyo, the best and worst ways to travel. Don't make these mistakes. Welcome to Japan. You just landed at Narita Airport and you're probably excited to get to Tokyo. But hold on, before you make a rookie mistake that costs you a fortune, let's talk about the best and worst ways to get there. Did you know a taxi can cost over 20,000 yen, or $130? Yeah, let's not do that. Instead, here are the best transport options and what you should absolutely avoid. First, a quick geography lesson. Narita Airport is about 60 kilometers or 37 miles from central Tokyo. That's like landing in another city. So, picking the right transportation matters, unless you enjoy wasting money and time. Alright, first up, the Narita Express or NX. This is one of the best options, especially if you're heading to major stations like Tokyo, Shinjuku, or Shibuya. It's comfy, spacious, and has reserved seating, so no fighting for a spot during rush hour. It takes about an hour to Tokyo Station and costs around 3,000 yen. It's not the cheapest option, but trust me, it's worth it. If you want to get to Tokyo even faster, meet the Keisei Skyliner. It zooms to Ueno in just 40 minutes. Perfect if you're staying near Asakusa, Akihabara, or northern Tokyo. It's 2,570 yen, which is cheaper than NEX but still comfortable. But if you're all about speed, this is your ride. So if you're staying in central Tokyo, NX might be better, but for northern Tokyo, Skyliner is king. Want to save money? Take the Keisei Access Express. It's not as fast as Skyliner, but it still gets you to Tokyo in around an hour for just 1,300 yen. That's half the price of NX. Pro tip: use a Suica or Pasmo card instead of buying paper tickets every time. It'll save you so much hassle. Pros: it's cheap, no reservations needed, and goes to many stations. Cons: it's slower and might be crowded. Look, unless you enjoy donating money to taxi drivers, do not take a taxi from Narita. A ride to central Tokyo can cost 20,000 to 30,000 yen, which is about $130 to $200, depending on traffic. That's enough for a night at a decent hotel or like 50 bowls of ramen. The only time a taxi makes sense is if you're with a big group and splitting the cost, but even then, there are way cheaper options. Maybe you're thinking, fine, no taxi, I'll just call an Uber. Bad news, it's basically the same price. Japan's Uber works more like a high-end car service and prices are crazy. Instead of paying 20,000 yen for an Uber, take a train and use that cash for a sushi feast. Technically, you can take a regular train to Tokyo, but should you? Imagine trying to squeeze into a packed commuter train with giant suitcases. Yeah, good luck with that. Trust me, if you have luggage, avoid rush hour. Tokyo's trains can be like a sardine can on wheels. Before you go, here are 3 quick tips for a stress-free trip. Tip number 1, get a Suica or Pasmo card. It makes paying for trains and buses way easier. Tip number 2, avoid rush hour, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m., and 5 to 7 p.m. are the worst times. Tip number 3, book in advance. You can reserve NEX or Skyliner seats online for a smoother ride. So, what's the best way from Narita to Tokyo? If you want speed, take the Skyliner. For comfort, go for NX. And if you're on a budget, the Keisei Access Express is your friend. Which route would you take? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you in Tokyo.